aim is for you gain profit. Anything that you do in agriculture, the main goal, you must be a profitable farmer oriented, whereby you focus on the profit. And this is an opportunity that has come openly, and I believe if farmers will grab it positively and maybe attend seminars, get knowledge, do more research, get externships, the people that are able to explain to them on how to grow cassava, then I think we will be at a good point to go. One, cassava, I want to talk about growing cassava. Cassava, the input required in cassava, you cannot compare to any other commodity, maybe like sugar. The preservation and the maintenance cost is so reduced, because once you have prepared your land, you have the seeds ready with you, the variety that you want, and the farmer is well catered for, then you plant it. The only thing you will be remaining with it, cassava doesn't need a lot of fertilizer. It only needs cultivation. You just cultivate, weeding, and checking that the soil is well fitted on the crop, and I think the crop is ready to mature enough. When you come to preservation, cassava can be stored for a long period of time, and cassava has a ready market. You cannot compare it to any other crop. Another thing, cassava is not perishable. As long as you have stored it very well, is not perishable.
Just to stress on that, cassava actually comes from Busia, or the highest production under cassava is from Busia County, or we can add Vihiga if you want. So, but cassava is one of the most precious food or precious meat, as Bungoma, Kakamega do practice that is maize production as their final meal or their third meal in the evening. Busia County is focusing on cassava flour on their third meal in the evening. Remember, this is Agrivision show that gives you knowledge of what you should do, what you should sell, and how you should sell it, so that you add that production percentage demand of your crops. But speaking about the export rates from Kenya, Juma, you said that Kenya is exporting, that is sugar. And then this discussion, we are seeing that cassava actually should also be exported. Then what role should the government of Kenya play in these export strategies?
Thank you. When you talk about the government plays a huge role in agriculture, both exportation and improving agriculture itself. One, I can say that for maybe, let's say, sugarcane and cassava to be exported, first of all, the government should play a role in finding out the market. International market. The government should find international market whereby cassava and sugarcane can be exported, because we were importing sugar from outside country, let's say Brazil, because that is the largest producer of sugarcane. But recently, our companies produced enough sugar that can be consumed by the citizens of Kenya and be exported. So that was a very good production in Kenya. For the first time, we talked about exporting sugar, and the government should provide now market for the exportation. And cassava also, the government should provide market. Then point number 2 is that the government should increase the number of extensionist officers in the field to advise the farmers on the importance of production of cassava and production of sugarcane, because when you come to western part of Kenya, like Kakamega, to start, when the government increases the number of extensions officer, the farmer will be advised that now sugarcane is coming back to the market. Now you can switch from maize production now to sugarcane, because the market is good, the tons has increased, and the prices is good enough that so that the farmer can be easily convinced that now if I shift my agriculture from maize to sugarcane, I can get the profit which is much better than maize production. Because now maize, the soil is becoming acidic. The sugarcane can accumulate that acidity, and cassava also can accumulate that acidity. And another thing is that the farmer should, the government should provide gadgets for soil testing, because most of the farmers, they believe in their traditional way of soil. They believe that our soil have produced good produces from ever since our forefathers, and it's still fertile. But the government believes that the soil needs to be tested. If the government it does not play that role of encouraging the farmers to test their soil, then the agriculture itself, it will decline. It will not produce as much as it should be producing. And next thing the government should place that the government should add a subsidy in the agriculture production. Let's say about fertilizer. When recently we have seen the government reducing, subsidizing the fertilizer, because it thought that the fertilizer was too high, that the farmers cannot accommodate, or cannot, a common farmer cannot get that fertilizer at a cheaper price, so it's subsidized. But now, at least every farmer can get fertilizer that he thinks it is good for the crop that he has planted. And the government is playing a good role, and we need it to add it more to higher limits.
Yes, the government is playing a good role, that is in agriculture, and as we appreciate the government, also we appreciate you, our viewer, for tuning in under this show, that is AgriVision Show, just to gain what is required in your field. Remember, this is Kibu TV, and the program at hand is AgriVision Show, and the crop doctor, that is Martin Mohana. We are coming back to you just in a short time. We are breaking for a short break, just for you to retain or refrain from this, and also gain what is required. Continue comprehending, continue understanding, continue listening, continue texting and comment, so that the next show will be focused on your request.